Hi there, I am Tanya Windiger and I have complex post-traumatic stress disorder, which comes with that feeling of emptiness and that feeling of loneliness, and I've been talking to so many trauma survivors and they describe this as that, empty and hollow feeling, but at the same time it is actually really, really heavy and draining. It's kind of contradictory in a way, I know, but that's what it felt like to me, and that's what I get from so many of you guys as well, and it's something that feels so real, and it is really debilitating. It can really destroy your whole life, and you can be amongst people and still feel lonely, like you don't belong. I don't know what it's like for you, but I still remember from way back, probably primary school age, that I always had that sense that loneliness. I remember lying in bed at night feeling so lonely, and even I always used to ask, God, why did you put me in this human body when I'm clearly not human? I was really, really struggling at a very young age, and for those of you who wonder, no, God never answered my question, but it's different. But I was really, really struggling with that all my life, that empty feeling, that sense that I didn't belong. And I think it's really important for us to realize that this is what trauma in childhood does. It really distorts the way we feel about ourselves, the way we feel like there's something intrinsically wrong with us, that we don't belong. So that's kind of a normal reaction to an abnormal childhood. And that's really, really important to know, because I always thought that was just a fact. There's something wrong with me. I went to therapy and I thought that we've got to fix that head. There's something wrong with me, we've got to fix it. And it's much more deeper. It's really, really deep. It's right within it, and it's really hard to work on, because I had some really good coping techniques to avoid that empty feeling. And I don't know what it is for you, but for me, food was a good source, alcohol was awesome, and there's a lot of self-destructive ways, and it can be work as well. I used work to try to fill that hole as well, but it doesn't work. But there's other ways we can work on this, and I think people often dismiss online friendships or online support groups and so forth, and they say, it's kind of shallow. And I know those people out there probably have, thousands of or hundreds of followers on their Facebook page and so forth, and people they communicate. But I must say, I have a handful of friends. Some live in the States, UK and so forth, and I've never met them in person. But I communicate with them every day, and it's my sense that they know me better and deeper, and they get me. I feel accepted. I feel a sense of belonging there, even though I've never met them in person. So I have that connection that is deeper than some of the people that I see every single day. So I think we need to be careful to not dismiss the online world. I think it's a great tool for us, a great first stepping stone to help us to open up a little bit and allow ourselves to feel a sense of belonging and connect to other people. So that really helped me. And another thing that I want to mention here too, I want to say a big thank you to all of you as well. I'm very close to, I think, 500 followers on Facebook, and there's a lot of here on the YouTube channel as well, and I just love all your feedback and your comments and your support and encouragement. It means a real lot to me, so it means the world to me. So thank you very much for that. So I want to say that as well. And so another thing that really helped me there is joining groups. It doesn't matter what your interest is these days, any kind of hobby or activity, there's generally a club or a group of people around somewhere who have the same passion or interest and that we can join. and we can be together, and we can together geek out about the details about this one thing that we all enjoy, and we can have a sense of belonging there, and this doesn't matter whether this is an exercise thing, whether it's mountain biking and so forth, whether it's fishing, whether it's building those model planes, whether it's woodwork, sewing, patchwork, you name it. It's endless, really, what is out there. And you can try any of those kind of things. And that can be like your sprinkle dust, in this empty, hollow thing, that they have those sparks of hope, that there is, that you can belong, that you can form connections, with people who have similar interests. And then yes, ultimately we want to have friendships with people face to face, where we can feel really close, and we can open up, and we can allow them into our life, and we can start allowing ourselves to feel worthy of love. We are worthy of love, regardless of what people told us in the past, regardless of what happened to us. We are worthy of love. And I think that was a key thing as well, that I had to learn to allow myself to feel, and because ultimately I felt like I was not worthy of that as well, so that really was holding me back, trying to connect with other people and trying to have that sense of belonging that can fill that hole and help me reclaim some of my life again, and feel some passion about things again. Because when you're feeling empty and lonely, everything becomes so heavy, and there's just despair, and it's debilitating. Okay. So, but I don't want you to give up. So there's so many ways out there that we can, healthy ways that we can try, that we can utilize to help us fill that hole and start getting that sense of belonging again, so we don't feel that isolated and alone. So, but as always, I love to hear from you down below. Comment or feedback, or what you're doing, and share with us your insights as well. So with that, lots and lots of love and rainbows to brighten up those tough times. So bye for now.